You okay, Dick?
I'm all right. Zarnoff's men, they were after the gold. There's some of them now. Well, that's that.
Hey, Dick, look.
So that's what they were up to. You better go back and bring the train up here, and we'll fix this rail. Everything all right?
Yep, the gold is safely on its way.
We're still no closer to catching Zarnoff. There's no telling where he'll strike next. This note we found at the airport is our best lead. It mentions a meeting at the dam. There's a possibility they may have some sort of a headquarters at one of the dams.
There are quite a few around here. Might be any one of them.
Yes, and it's up to us to guess which one. Oh, Gwen, get me a list of all the dams in this part of the state. We'll check on all of them. So far, all the dams seem to be owned by the different cities. Doesn't seem reasonable that Zarnoff would have a connection with a municipal project.
There is one that's privately owned, the Norton Dam.
That sounds more promising. That would be the logical place. It's up in the mountains and closed to the public. At least it's worth looking into. Come on, Steve. Is this the turnoff to Norton Dam?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Tracy and another G-Man just went by here, headed for the dam.
Then we'll have to stop them. How many men are there at the dam? That should be enough. I'll phone Tom and tell him what to do.
What's the matter? Accident in the mine. Compressor blew up. My partner's hurt bad. Where is he? In the shaft. Just up ahead. Can you help? Sure. Come on, get in the car. We'll go right up there. He's in the shaft. You boys carry him out? I'm all in.
Sure.
Say your partner's too badly hurt to walk?
Yeah, he's out cold.
That's funny. Someone walked in there a few minutes ago. The water's still running into a footprint up there. How do you explain that?
I don't know.
I think it would be a good idea if you went in there with us.
No, I tell you, I can't walk.
We'll help you. Come on. Stay behind me, Steve. Well? Look.
What's that, a diver?
Sure. We'll go down around the face of the dam and get closer.
How much more?
One more load. Pete'll have it packed up in about half an hour.
Step on it, Pete. Trouble will be here pretty quick. Okay.
All right, put up your hands. You're under arrest. Handcuff him to the pipe, Steve. This is something.
These are the plans of the new anti-aircraft gun that were stolen from the Consolidated Steel plant last month. And this is a copy of the War Department's secret chart of the minefields in the harbor. Steve, we've got it. Down there must be the storage place for everything Zarnoff's been stealing.
G Men, look out!
Who's down there?
Down where?
You going down? I'll have to. There are probably more of those papers down there, and we can't take a chance on losing them. You work the hoist and keep the air going. I'll call you when I'm ready to come up.
Here already.
Come on. Take it off. Come on, take it off.
What happened?
Tracy and this guy jumped us. Where's Tracy? He went down to the bell.
He's still breathing.
All right, Steve, I'm coming up. Start the air.
Okay.
Be back to you in a few minutes.
That's the bell to come up. All right, start him up slow. Stop the hoist. right, let's get out of here. Bring those boxes.
Be back to you in a few minutes.
Start him up slow. Stop the hoist. Let's get out of here. Bring those boxes. Take the G Men's car and scram out of here. I'll deliver the documents to Gus at the mill. Come on, get him in there.
Tracy!
Steve, what happened?
Well, Zarnoff's men took a wild shot at me. Bullet came close enough to kind of fan me to sleep for a while.
Where did they go?
I saw a car driving off toward the other end of the lake.
Well, come on.
Wait a minute. We can't follow them. The others went away in our car.
Oh. Well, there's a forestry phone over there. I can use that. You better stay here and rest till you feel better.
Hello?
Hello, this is Dick Tracy, FBI. Emergency call. Get my office.
Certainly, Mr. Tracy. Just a minute. Hello, operator. Get me FBI headquarters. Go ahead, Mr. Tracy.
Hello, Gwen. I'm up at the dam and I need help. Send whoever's available right away.
Are you all right, Dick?
Yeah, sure. But we're on the trail of something big and we've got to work fast. The men we're after may try to get back to town. Now call the police and have them block all the roads out of here.
All right, Dick. Dick's up at the dam and needs help.
We're on our way.
Calling car 42. Calling car 42. Go to the foot of Norton Grade and stop all cars coming from the dam.
What's up?
Plenty.
Start loading the stuff I've got in the car while I phone the boss.
Okay.
But we got away with the papers okay, and we'll load them out right away.
You'll have to hurry. The G Men may be watching the road. Tell Ben to drive the truck as usual. They'll never suspect him.
Right, we'll hurry.
We won't need that one. There's a man still handcuffed down on the bell. When you get him out, take him back to town. Right. Here, wait a minute. Help me replug this.
I'll do it.
If anyone sees it, it's a dead giveaway. Ben, you'll have to take this truck out right away. You may run into some cops.
Oh, they won't bother me. They know I make this trip every day.
That's what Zarno figured, and he's counting on you to get through.
I can do it. FBI. Oh. Sorry, we'll have to search your truck. What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you. Do you make this trip often? Every day. Steve, you better search the cab. Seems to be all right.
Yeah, nothing there.
How far is it to where you loaded this lumber? A loading platform about a mile up the road. Thanks. You can go now. Sorry to have troubled you.
There's a car coming. You guys better hide out.
We'll get the car out of sight and then sneak back. Holler if you get in trouble. You watch the other side.
Are you in charge here?
That's right.
Have you seen any strangers around here today?
No, can't say that I have. Except you two.
Well, we'd like to take a look around.
Okay. Help yourself.
those papers.
So that's where they hid them.
Undoubtedly. They're probably on their way out on that truck right now. Quick, Steve, into the shed. Come on! Stay there. Steve, watch that window. Covered on that side, too.
All right for now. They can't rush us here.
That isn't any help. We've got to get out of here and catch that truck. Steve, watch that window.
But they'll rush us for...
Cover that window.
All right.
Mount Norton Lookout Station. Hello? This is Dick Tracy. I'm in trouble if here's the sawmill. Call the police and have them send help right away. Steve, wait.
Dick is getting away!
It's all right. Let him go. That telephone is dead, but he didn't know it. I'm hoping he'll tell his friends the police are coming and give us a chance to get away.
He just phoned the cops.
You'll have to beat it while the going's good. Come on. We're all right now. Let's go. Calling car 42 on Norton Grade. Calling car 42 on Norton Grade.
Car 42 on Norton Grade reporting.
Did a lumber truck come down the grade yet?
Came down about half an hour ago.
Did you let him through?
Why, yes. It was just a driver, but he makes a trip every day. Anything wrong?
Yes, but we can't help it now. Never mind.
Now what?
We'll have to find out where they went.
Some lumberyard, maybe.
Perhaps. The Zarnoff stole those documents to sell the information to a foreign government. They're probably headed out of the country right now. We'll check up. Calling FBI office. Calling FBI office. Hello, Gwen. This is Dick. I want you to check all the harbor docks. Find out what ships are loading lumber for export today.
All right, Dick, I'll call you back.
Tracy stopped me and searched the truck, but he didn't find anything, so I guess it's safe to go ahead.
It's not safe, but that stuff must get onto the ship today. I'll send some men down to help you in case there's trouble. Tracy may trail Ben to the dock. Tell your men to go down there. If anyone tries to interfere with them, you know what to do.
Leave it to me.
Calling Dick Tracy. Calling Dick Tracy.
Okay, Gwen, go ahead.
A freighter is loading at the Bayside docks. She sails this afternoon.
Fine, that's all we wanted to hear. Bayside Dock, Steve. That's it. Let's go. Stop that crane! I said lower that load. I want to take a look at it. Hold it.
I'm taking charge here. Get these two guys out of sight and take care of them. Get going. That's too close for comfort, Dick.
You're telling me. We'll have to get the papers out of here. See if you can find an act.
Good evening, Mrs. Arnold. Right this way. We're all set up to copy now. This is the chemist, and this is the draftsman.
Let me see just how this works.
Certainly. We use only these small negative transparencies and project them onto the skins, which of course are numbered. Turn off the light. That gives us a projection up to full scale. And then Howard, our draftsman, traces these lines on the skins with a special ink made largely of zirconium tetrachromate.
That's enough. But those lines are clearly visible. Any customs inspector could find them.
They are now, but come with me and I'll show you what we do next. This is the regular fumigating tank for treating furs and was already a part of the building. That last pelt should be finished. Tom, get it out, will you? Careful. The exhaust fan has only been running for 10 minutes. It's dichloride of cenolin, very poisonous. Not a trace of a single mark, as you see. When your foreign agents receive our shipment of furs, they have only to hold them over a vat, producing hydrofluoric acid, and all the lines come out a deep red. A perfect set of prints is the result.
Very good. When will the first shipment be ready?
By tomorrow night.
You'd better be here to see they get on the ship. Little fur pelts, worth perhaps $100. But when they get to the Three Powers, they'll be worth thousands to us.
This goes to Washington along with the others.
I'll bet Zarnoff's gnashing his teeth over this.
Yeah.
Scott. Deliver this to Colonel Williams in command of Harbor Defense. See that he gets it personally. Better take Murchison with you.
Right.
Foster, take Bruce with you and deliver these to Commander Collins at the Navy Intelligence Office. He'll be expecting you.
Yes, sir. Look, airplane design.
Government specifications, experimental job. They're building it at the Lockwood plant. We better deliver these ourselves.
I'm very happy to meet you, Mr. Tracy.
How do you do, Mr. Collins? And this is my assistant, Mr. Lockwood.
Glad to know you too, sir.
How do you do, Mr. Collins?
Won't you gentlemen sit down?
Thank you.
Now, gentlemen, what can I do for you?
Here's a set of blueprints stolen from your plant some weeks ago. They were on that new pursuit plane you were building for the government.
But no plans have been stolen from us.
Well, perhaps there's been some mistake. Would you mind taking a look at them?
Certainly not. I can't understand this. Just a minute. Mr. Stevens, meet me in the blueprint room right away. Mr. Stevens is our chief engineer. Will you gentlemen come with me? Hold it. We don't want to be disturbed. What's up? This is Mr. Stevens, our chief engineer. Mr. Tracy and Mr. Lockwood of the FBI.
How do you do?
Mr. Lockwood? Is it possible there could be two sets of blueprints for that XP-141?
Absolutely not. Our set was delivered to us by Colonel Barker in person. He said it was the only one. The drawings were destroyed, and the tracings in the vaults of the War Department in Washington.
That's what I thought. But here's a duplicate set.
That's bad. Where did these come from?
They were recovered along with other stolen documents from Zarno.
Zarno, the international spy?
That's right. And the fact that they were recovered here led us to believe they were stolen from your plant.
That couldn't be.
We keep the plans for our commercial planes out here, but our government jobs are all locked in the safe. And only Stevens and I know the combination.
Let me check them. They're identical.
But our set has never been out of our possession.
Still, they've been duplicated.
I can't see how. Each morning, I personally take out only those sections which are in active work. The rest remain locked in the safe.
What happens next?
Martin, my chief clerk, fastens the different sheets to boards like this and distributes them to various departments.
I see. Then no one gets a look at them in their entirety.
Mr. Collins and I are the only ones.
And at night?
Martin collects the boards, brings them here, turns the sheets over to me, and I lock them in the safe.
So you see, no one could duplicate the entire set.
Then the only other man who handles all of them, a few at a time, is your man Martin. Could I have an identification photo on him?
Certainly. We keep full data on all our employees.
But Martin is above suspicion, Mr. Tracy. He's been with me for 5 years. And besides, how could he duplicate these blueprints in the few minutes required to collect or deliver the different boards?
That remains to be seen. Tell me, are you working on any new developments for the government?
We're building a new bomber. We went into work only yesterday.
I want to send 3 of my men over here who are experienced in this line. Put them to work in strategic positions to check on Martin's every move.
Right.
Well, it's quitting time.
it going?
Everything seems to be moving nicely. Just 3 boards today.
That's right. Let's have B6.
E14. J26.
All right. That's the crop. We're right on schedule. No work tonight.
That's fine. I think I'll beat it now.
Go ahead.
This completes today's reports up till 4 o'clock.
Thanks, Gwen. Frankly, I'm puzzled. Your man Martin seems above suspicion.
Sure, he's all right.
And still, he's the only logical one. His every move was watched. At 5:20, Scott here took over and trailed him. He made only one stop at a jeweler's shop, and then went directly home. Left the house the next morning at 7, and went directly to the factory, stopping only to pick up his watch at the jeweler's shop. All perfectly normal. He picked the watch up the next morning, but what gets me is he went through the same routine again the next night. Maybe the watch needed more than just oiling. Or maybe... Look, it's 5 o'clock now. If Martin goes through the same routine, he'll be passing that jewelry shop in 12 minutes. If he turns in there again tonight, we'll know that's it.
That's what?
Come on, Steve, it's just time to make it.
May just need a drop of oil. If so, it'll be ready for you in the morning.
Fine.
There's something for you, gentlemen?
Yes, I'd like to see that watch you just put in there.
Why, that watch has just been left for repairs. It's not for sale. However, I can show you some...
I want to see that watch.
But that would be unethical, sir.
Federal Bureau of Investigation. Steve.
Ed, quick!
Just as I thought. A perfect little camera wristwatch.
That's it.
What do you know about this?
Not a thing. My repairman handles all the watches. I only wait on the customers.
Where's your repairman?
He left at 5. Won't be back until morning.
And that workshop in there is where he repairs all the watches?
Well, he...
Steve, take him along and have him lock the front door. Bring him back in there. Come on. Very complete little plant. Larger, dark room, blueprinting machine. Everything for turning out a finished product.
Oh, I get it. Martin photographed these blueprints with his wristwatch camera.
And right here, they were converted into duplicate blueprints. Hasn't been used lately. Where's your laboratory man?
I tell you, I don't know.
Where does that door lead to?
It did lead into the shop next door. First door there now, but it's been nailed up for the last 2 years, ever since I've been here.
You say this door's been nailed shut for the last 2 years.
That's what I said.
Must have been open in the last few minutes, so that wet footprint could never have been made.
It's Tracy.
Hold this man here. I'm going next door to investigate.
Be here in a minute.
We won't have time to get the stuff out.
No, but we can be ready for him. You let him in and lock the door. The rest of us will hide out here, and when I get the signal, jumping. Bill, you get in the other room. Tom, you get back in that rack. You two boys get behind those days.
I'm sorry, sir. We're just closing up.
I won't detain you long. That's from the FBI.
But I'm sure that you'll find nothing here to interest you.
What's in there?
My workroom. But my assistants are gone for the day.
Is this the door that leads into the jewelry shop?
Yes, but it's locked. Can't be opened from either side.
Where are the men who just came through?
I tell you, there's no one here. my designing room.
I see. And you do your designing with a projection machine? What else have you got here?
Don't shoot. It might bring the cops.
Turn on the gas.
That gas will finish him in about 2 minutes. Sorry, sir, we're just closing up.
I won't detain you long. I'm from the FBI.
But I'm sure that you'll find nothing here to interest you.
What's in there?
My workroom. But my assistants are gone for the day.
Is this the door that leads into the jewelry shop?
Yes, but it's locked. It can't be opened from either side.
Steve Lockwood speaking. Send all available men to the first store at 420 Main Street. Urgent.
Where are the men who just came through?
I tell you, there's no one here. It might bring the cops.
Turn on the gas.
That gas will finish him in about 2 minutes.
Tracy went in there a few minutes ago. Lock. Stand back.
Quick! Out the back way.
Tracy must be in here somewhere. Search the back room. The ball. Get that valve.
I never did like poisonous gas. I couldn't have stayed in there much longer. You know, this first store is a depot for one of the cleverest smuggling rackets I've ever encountered. Did you catch any of Zarnoff's men?
Had a soul here by the time we broke in, but he got that phony jeweler tied up next door.
He's one of Zarnoff's agents, all right. We'll see if we can get something out of him at headquarters.
Tracy's meddling at the fur store has set me back a lot. But it's nothing more than an annoyance. He hasn't been able to find out anything that will endanger my organization.
Not unless Barossa the jeweler talks.
Yes, Barossa knows everything. The names of all our men and every one of our hideouts. Robal's keeping check on what they do with him. I'm expecting him to call in at any moment.
What about this man Robinson? He's been investigating spy work in the Orient.
Yeah, my Shanghai agents inform me that unless he's stopped, we'll all be in hot water.
He's due in on the Pan-Pacific dirigible tomorrow, isn't he?
Yes. I've got plans to take care of him. Yes?
This is Robal. Tracy and some of his men have Barossa in the Federal Building. Yeah, in Tracy's office.
Good. Stick around and make sure they're still in the building by the time I send some men down there.
Right.
Now, here's what I have in mind.
Now look, Barossa, you might as well tell us the whole story. It'll save you a lot of trouble.
I told you all I know. What more do you want?
That's what you've been saying for the last hour. Where is Zarnoff hiding?
I don't know.
Where did you see him last?
I don't remember.
Take him out of here. Take the elevator up to the 5th floor and leave it there. Come on. Once that elevator starts moving, nothing will stop it. Tracy and Barossa won't have a chance. Come on.
I tell you, I don't know.
This is your last chance, Barossa.
I don't know any more than I've told you.
All right, get his hat and coat. You'll spend the night in a cell. Maybe your tongue will loosen up in the morning.
We'll wait and see how it works.
Come on, we'll take the stairs.
Someone's coming.
You check the basement.
Heading out of town. You guys keep a sharp lookout behind and tell me if we shake it. See if we can stop him. Well, I guess that'll hold him all right.
How's Barossa?
Docs did all they could, but he's too badly smashed up. Never even regained consciousness.
Too bad. We could have gotten a lot of information out of him.
Yeah. How about Robinson?
That's something we have to get busy on right away. Look how the papers have played up his arrival, which was supposed to be a secret. Zarnoff may attempt to get those papers. We'll have to take every precaution to see that they get safely off the ship. Take a squad of men to the landing field. I'm trying to contact Robinson, and I'll meet you there later.
I've got the dirigible.
Thanks, Gwen.
Hello. Dick Tracy calling. I want to speak to James Robinson.
Just a moment, please.
I'll wait.
Go ahead.
Hello, Robinson.
Hello, Tracy. What's on your mind?
Your arrival has been spread over the front page of every newspaper in town. Have you any idea how the news leaked out?
Why, no. Think there might be some trouble?
There may be. I'll see you at the landing field.
Right. Goodbye. Thanks.
What company?
World Newsreel.
Steve, check their equipment. Too bad they forgot to look in this. We haven't seen it. Had it with me when we hit the ground. Then you must have dropped it in the wreckage. We must get it out of there. I'm afraid that's impossible. There won't be much left of it now anyway. Yes, there will. It's all right. That box is metal, fireproof. Can't you do something? Not until the fire dies down. Then we'll get a fireproof suit and send someone in as soon as possible. Scott, you stay here and see that no one leaves the field without my permission. Yes. Steve, you check the other stations. I'm going to take Robinson to the hospital.
Well, hold on there. No one's allowed to leave.
Well, I got to get back with this film.
We'll send the film back for you, but you'll have to wait. No one can enter or leave here until the wreck has been investigated.
All right to phone my office?
Sure.
You stay here with the film.
Okay.
They'll probably be able to get into the wreckage by morning.
You still have loads for that camera?
Sure. But what chance would I have? The place is swarming with cops.
Your camera should be able to take care of them. I'll have Rubel and some men at the gate to help you get away. In the morning, take Tom and Ed down to the airport.
Pretty wreck, huh?
Yeah. Found it. Get set.
Hold it. You saw what this camera did to those three guys? So watch your step.
Get going through that building and out the gate. I'll be right behind you.
Right.
Take care of these wounded men. Come on.
That's it. Come on.
We'll split up. I'm going around the other side.
You're covered.
Stay outside. No use chasing them. Take care of him. We've got the papers anyway. That's the most important thing.
It's one of Zarnoff's codes, all right.
Yes, and it's a tough one, too. Well, this gives us each something to work on. Let's go. Come on, Gwen, we're going to work. Gwen, bring me Harper's on international codes, please. Don't you think you better take time out? You look pretty tired.
I am getting a little groggy.
Well, run along and get some sleep.
All right, I'll be back in a little while.
Well?
The officers are all lit up. They must still be working on the code.
Think they can break it?
Of course they can break it. Any code can be broken in time. We'll have to move everything. Once they decipher that order, they'll be down here with every G-man in town. Radio to Gus and tell him to get the trucks here right away. Stand by and help them to load. Did you get that dynamo connected?
Yes, and I figured out how to get it started.
Let's see how it works. This will make a good target.
By hooking up this wire like this, anyone who comes in and doesn't know it's here will trip over it and lock themselves in. And at the same time, start the dynamo. Look, I'll show you.
Tracy gets here before we leave. Turn it off.
We've got it, Gwen.
You have?
Yes, we haven't quite finished, but this is enough.
It's evidently an order to one of Zarnoff's agents, instructing him to send a shipment of explosives to a smelter near South Basin.
They must be using it as a storehouse.
Yes. Unless the whole thing is another elaborate trap. Anyway, we'll find out. Gwen, phone the rest of the men and have them meet us here as soon as possible.
You men wait here. We're going to scout around. We need you. We'll signal with the Very pistol.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. That's it.
Look, someone's broadcasting.
Yes, and we ought to know who they're talking to. Scott, call the naval radio station. Tell them to tune in on the station that's talking to the smelter and triangulate their position. It might be Zarnoff's headquarters.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How much more?
2 more loads will do it.
Good. Got dependable men on guard?
Yes, Gus is on the gate. If anyone tries to come through, he'll signal us.
All right. Tom, keep everyone alert. Those G Men may be down on us any time now.
Right.
The other truck is right behind me.
Okay, Ward, go ahead. This is our chance. What is this, a stick-up?
Not quite. We just want to take a little ride with you. Steve, get in the back.
They're taking us right past that guard and into the smelter. Get going. Hi, Jake. Go ahead. Okay.
Jake, give us a hand with the loading.
Hold it. Steve. Thurston.
They're here.
Signal the other.
There's the signal. Let's go.
That'll bring the whole squad. Zarnoff, let's go.
Nothing doing. The cops will all be here in about 5 minutes. Besides, we have to get Ward out of here.
They must have gone inside.